If you're a reseller, Prime Day can either save you a little money or it can help you make a lot more money. And that's what I want to focus on in this video. Well, hey, my name is Lee Meyer. I've made over 100,000 in net profit reselling. And I've helped other resellers make bigger profits, find better inventory, and build more consistent income. And over the years, I've learned that the right tools can make a huge difference. Now, fair warning, this isn't going to be a video where I tell you just to buy a bunch of random stuff just because it's on sale. Every item in this video serves a purpose, helping you save time or helping you run your business more efficiently. And honestly, a few of these are things that I wish I would have purchased much sooner. In fact, make sure that you stick around for the last item on this list because it's the one that I'm personally planning to stock up on a whole bunch during Prime Days. It's not expensive, it's not flashy, but it's something that I use constantly. So let's go ahead and get started with the tools that can actually help you sell more. Now, all of the links for these Prime deals that I'm going to be mentioning, you'll find down in the description below this video. First up is a lighting kit. Your photos are doing the selling. They're doing the bulk of the work, and your buyers can't touch your items. They can't try it on. They can't inspect it in person. And so your photos have to do all of that for them. Having a lighting kit like this makes your colors more accurate, makes details easier to see, gets rid of ugly shadows, and makes your listings look more professional. When buyers see pictures like this with a lighting kit, they're more likely to buy. And if you're photographing in a dark room or relying on inconsistent lighting, this kind of thing can make a huge difference. Next up is a fabric shaver. And honestly, this might be one of the highest return on investment items on this entire list. A sweater covered in pills can look worn out. Fleece covered in fuzz looks worn out. Even the bands on bras can start to look pilled. And a fabric shaver can completely transform an item in just a few seconds. If I can spend a few seconds making an item look significantly more valuable, I'm gonna do it every single time. Next up is a dress form. Now, people ask me all of the time where I got my mannequins. And the truth is that mine came from a store that was going out of business. Unfortunately, there's nothing like them available to purchase online out there. But this dress form is probably what I'd buy if I didn't have these. It adjusts from tabletop height all the way up to photographing tall items like maxi dresses, formal gowns. And for clothing sellers, presentation matters more than you think. The easier it is for buyers to visualize an item, the easier it's going to be to make a sale. And then we've got a steamer. This is one of those tools that's easy to skip, but more wrinkles make clothes look cheap. The same exact shirt can look significantly more valuable and get you a much higher selling price after a quick steam. If you've ever wondered why two similar things sell for different amounts, presentation is often part of the answer. Next up, tools that help you run your business faster. And probably one of my biggest secrets is having a touchscreen laptop. Seriously, people ask me all the time how I list inventory so quickly in just a couple minutes per item. And one thing that I don't talk enough about is having a touchscreen laptop. Mine is an HP Pavilion, and honestly, I don't know how I'd run my business without a touchscreen anymore. Fortunately, there's one with a killer deal for Prime Days. I can move through listings so much faster, navigate screens faster, make edits faster. It's one of the biggest reasons I've stayed with Windows instead of switching to Apple products. If you've never used a touchscreen for listing inventory, it's hard to explain how much faster it is, but it can literally cut your listing time in half. Next are IKEA bags. If you've watched my thrift trips, you've probably seen these. I use them constantly. You don't have to head to IKEA to get these, and they are part of Prime Days. When I'm sourcing, I'm already sorting inventory. One bag might be shoes. One bag might be items that are going on my mannequins. One bag might be all of my flat lays. That means that as soon as I get home till the time items are ready to go out of the door, a lot of the sorting is already done. I'm not having to sort another time. These are super simple and so useful. Next up is underbed storage. Now, a lot of resellers think that they need to have more space for storage, but sometimes they just need to use their existing space more creatively. And so I love this idea because this takes advantage of space that you probably already have. And they're not just for shoes. You can really store all kinds of different inventory in these. Plus the top is clear so you can see exactly what's inside. If storage is holding you back, this could be a really simple solution. Next up is wire shelving. And what I like about this particular shelving is that it's on wheels. That means that you can maximize your storage space and simply move the shelves when you need access to them. And organization is one of the biggest things that saves time. The easier it is to access inventory, the easier it is to run your business consistently. And then we've got a barcode scanner. Now, I don't personally use one of these, but if you're managing hundreds or thousands of items, or you will be soon, I can absolutely see the appeal of this. The bigger your business gets, the more valuable efficiency becomes and the more organized that you need to become. Now, tools that help you ship faster. Let's start with label printers. Now, if the Dymo isn't in your budget, I totally get that. There's a much more affordable thermal printer on sale for a fraction of the price. You don't necessarily need that more expensive option to save time. And the important thing is finding something that works for your budget. Plus, this one is even wireless. Next up are thermal labels. People often remember the printer, but they forget the labels. The printer is a one-time purchase, but the labels are the one thing that you'll need to keep buying. You don't need to buy ink, but you do need to have labels on hand. And Prime Day is a great opportunity to stock up on labels that you use literally every single day in your business. Next is a label holder. This is one of those things that seems unnecessary until you use one. If you've got your labels on rolls, you'll want to make sure that you have this on hand so that they feed through properly and it makes the whole shipping process smoother. Next is a shipping scale. No guessing, no surprises, no overpaying for postage, no having to take your packages in to get weighed. Next up, poly mailers. And I ship clothes in poly mailers every single day. They're lightweight, they're easy to store, they're easy to use, they're not gonna add any extra weight to your items. And again, Prime Day is another great time to stock up on these types of essentials. Next are clear bags. Now, I just started using these and I absolutely love this because it protects the item as soon as they go into storage, yet I can still see them and still be able to access inventory before items get shipped. It makes everything so much easier. Next are custom stickers. If you've got a store name, a logo, or a brand, this is a fun way to be able to personalize your packages. This is something that's not a necessity, but it's one of those things that can add a nice personal touch and grow your brand recognition. Next up, packing tape. Not exciting, but you're gonna use it anyways. And it's on sale, so it's a good time to go ahead and replenish for the year. And if you ship breakables, check out the Honeycomb packaging paper, bubble wrap, and other protective shipping supplies. Again, not glamorous, but these are the things that you'll use again and again throughout the year. Now, that item that I'm personally planning to stock up on is dry shampoo. Now, I know that this has absolutely nothing to do with reselling, but hear me out. As a mom of four running a reselling business, sometimes life gets busy, which is an understatement. And I'm being totally honest here. Dry shampoo is one of the things that helps me be able to do it all. This is the exact dry shampoo that I use. The tropical scent smells amazing. And if it buys me enough time to get another batch of listings photographed, listed, shipped before washing my hair, I'm calling that a win. Sometimes productivity is not about fancy systems. Sometimes it's just about making life a little easier. Those are the Prime Day deals that I'm watching as a reseller. If you're planning to pick up anything during Prime Day, let me know in the comments what it is you're stocking up on. And if you found this helpful, make sure you check out the links in the description before the deals disappear. And if you'd like to see exactly how I use many of these tools in my own business, click on the video that's on your screen right now, where I walk you through my complete listing process from start to finish. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.